Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is now time. I hope you put on your socks today because they are going to get knocked off for sure. This is the Season 2 finale of Super Cool Radio! Please welcome your host with the most, Matthew Thomas!
Hello everyone, I am Matthew Thomas. This is Super Cool Radio, coming at you from a super secret location. I was told by my lawyer I can't even disclose where I am, but I can disclose who I'm with, making their second appearance here on Super Cool Radio. They're a really awesome band. They will rock your face off. Please welcome Magic Hat.
Hey.
Ow!
Thank you.
And thank you guys so much. I crashed their practice. I've been hanging out with them, making fun of them, asking them to play random TV show theme songs. It's been a great time, at least for me.
Yeah, really cool. That's fun.
But making a Magic Hat, again, joining me again, we had Keith on the keys and vocals, Jim on guitar, Tom on drums, and Diamond Dave on bass. So obviously you guys are kind of closing the chapter a little bit for this era of the band. If any people do not know, Jim, you're actually be moving up north to Michigan to become a full-time grandpa. So you guys will be playing your last show with Jim on guitar on December 5th at Cheers. So how does it feel for all of you guys?
Oh, it's definitely a little bittersweet, for sure. Yeah. Because these are my guys. These are like brothers to me. So I'm sure the emotions are really going to fly at the show. It's sinking in. It is closing this chapter, but I know these guys will carry on, and I hope they do well, and I hope people support them.
Yeah, definitely. I know it's going to be... I'm looking forward to the show, but I'm also not looking forward to the show at the same time, because I want to see you guys rock again, but I know, it's going to be a very emotional evening, I think, for everybody.
Sure. No question.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
And also, for the last show to be at Cheers, you guys were already talking about it before this interview. It's a legendary venue, obviously in this area. So how does it feel to kind of play the last show for this era of the band at Cheers?
I think that was one of the first places we played as a band.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually,
our very first gig.
I think when we booked the first gig, we didn't even have a name yet, did we?
No, we were still trying to figure out what we call ourselves.
We had just gotten Jim to come down and jam with us for about a month or so or two, and all of a sudden the gig landed on our lap, and it was actually, I think, the
Rev Fest, wasn't it?
Yep, Rev Fest.
Yep.
They needed bands, and we said, we'll do it. And that was our first show as Magic Hat at Cheers.
This is true.
So it's coming full circle.
Cool, right? Yeah, it was our first show, and our last show with Jim.
It's a small world, as they say.
Yeah, it definitely. I didn't know you guys opened first show at Cheers, and now closing out at Cheers. I mean, it's kind of meant to be.
Closing out with Jim.
Closing out with me.
Sorry, let me guess.
We hope to continue on.
Right. We've had a lot of fun, man. Definitely.
Our trip to Wisconsin, up to Green Bay. Oh my God!
So much fun.
Happens in Green Bay stays in Green Bay.
Yeah, we had fun in Green Bay.
It wasn't that.
Hope you had plenty of cheese and beer.
Yeah. And then we went down to Bean Blossom, Indiana.
Yeah, that was a trip too. Yeah.
We've had our road trips together, which
Bill Monroe's amphitheater down in Bean Blossom, Indiana. Damn near stone's throw from Kentucky. It ain't even far, that's for sure.
It's definitely far. It's kind of hilly down there.
So, it was nice. It was cool for us to kind of get out of the region a little bit and play.
Take an adventure.
Major freaking long ride.
Right.
Fun nonetheless.
It was major long ride.
Yep.
I think that was longer to get there than it was to get to Green Bay. Or just as long.
I don't know. Green Bay was like 7 hours.
No, it wasn't.
Was
it was
it?
like 4 or 5
Well, if
hours.
you're driving, we got out there in 3 hours. Oh, Leadfoot Jim over here.
was almost like flying.
Hey, if you got to get there efficiently.
Yeah. Oh, he got us there.
Yeah, you got us there.
You guys didn't get pulled over.
We had a trailer on too.
Well, and he's probably still trying to get our fingerprints out of the dashboard.
I love planes, trains, and automobiles there.
That's funny.
Oh, I'm glad your guys' knuckles don't look white anymore.
Right. We were white knuckling for sure. It was fun though, man. We had a ball.
That was a blast. Got to go to Lambeau Stadium. That was pretty cool.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
We didn't get on the stadium, but we did get in the stadium.
Yeah.
We didn't get out on the field or nothing, because it was like snowy, crappy day. But it was fun. It was cool.
Definitely.
You guys got some really good memories, as Magic Hat, obviously with Jim. So, like, did you kind of expect when you guys first came together that you guys would be doing all this stuff as a band?
No, we just figured to let the music take us where it takes us.
Yep.
That's how that came about.
Yep.
I think it definitely it evolved really cool for us. I mean, once we started getting the gigs and people started to hear us, it was really cool that we were accepted and it's fun. It's really fun.
And yeah, we've really done this just for fun. I mean, it's never been, our goal was to make music and put it out there and see what happens.
Have fun with it. Make our own music.
Yeah.
We do a few covers, but basically we wanted to see what we could come up with on our own style of music, which is kind of a little bit of everything wrapped into one.
Yep.
All our influences, everybody, all grew up in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, so you're going to hear a little bit of all of that in our music. But it's got a different twist. It doesn't sound specifically like anybody else.
That's actually the point I was going to make. It was, you guys, you have such a unique sound that as you said, you can't really nail it down like, oh, it sounds like this, sounds like that. It's just a blend of like everything. I really like the keys. Those it sets the tone for a really different song. Every time. As I said, I heard you guys practice, and it was just awesome. It was just really awesome to see you guys. Even with no one around, you guys just still can put on a really good show, even if you know the songs or not.
We actually played a gig here a few months back, and unfortunately hardly anybody showed up for the headliner or whatever, but one of the customers that was there just said that you guys are playing like there was 30,000 people out there,
Yeah.
And we play that way at practice. We have fun.
We bring the energy.
We bring the energy, and we just love playing the music.
Yep. It should be fun.
It's actually, at some point, the music plays you.
Right.
Yep.
It's been a fun ride for 6 years, right?
Yep.
Definitely.
The music just flows through you and it kind of plays you. You're just the instrument that's coming off of it.
Right.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's awesome to see you guys. I've seen you guys, I believe, 3 times live between this year. I think this year.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to so many concerts. It's hard to keep track sometimes.
Sure.
But I know I've definitely seen you guys. It's always fun. It's always different. Obviously sometimes you bust out a mandolin, and I go, "What is that?" And
Speaking of mandolin, it's bust a mandolin. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Bust a mandolin. And because of all the things going on, he doesn't have the replacement for it yet. So we actually, if the set we're going to do are not going to include those new mandolins.
The supply chain has held up my new mandolin. But, we're going to rock. We're going to play the songs.
Yeah.
And on down the road, we'll continue to incorporate different things,
hopefully have a mandolin.
Well, that one show we were at, the guy had the accordion out, and he rocked.
Yeah, Sunflower Dead,
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, for not knowing anything about them, I was very caught off guard. I was like, well, he's playing an accordion. What?
Right.
But then they went into like metal music, which was
that's
awesome.
Cool. Right.
Are you going to include the accordion in the song?
If I can come across one cheap, yes. I'm really actually, I want Jim because he's a wheeler and dealer, Mr. Haney over here. I want him to look out for me. I really want to get a steel guitar. My wife wants me to get a steel guitar. I've always wanted one. I've never played one. So keep your eyes out for a steel guitar because I think, I think I can play one.
Just use a bar.
Yeah.
But if anyone's watching, if anyone knows or has a steel guitar.
That you want to get rid of, man.
Yeah,
I
Let
want
Matthew
to
know.
Yeah,
Matthew will let us know.
I've always
You
been
want a pedal steel
anyone,
or just
man.
like a Hawaiian guitar?
No, the regular, the good electric steel guitar.
No,
right.
they have a lap
The
steel
lap
Hawaiian.
guitar, or you looking for a lap steel?
No, I'd rather have the original, the old pedal.
Country music.
Country music.
That's a pedal
style.
steel.
Yeah, I want a pedal steel.
Yeah, those are not cheap.
I know they're not cheap, but Mr. Haney over here can.
He's a wheeler and dealer.
He's the biggest wheeler and dealer I know. If anybody's gonna find me one, that's
Hey, I do all right, man.
Yeah,
I do all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If anybody's gonna find me one, it's Jim over here. So.
For an electric accordion, too.
Right. I just personally, anything I can get my hands on, I want to try to make noise out of it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's going to sound good or not, if it's an instrument, I want to try to do something with it. You know.
Well, I would say of anybody, you're the one that probably could do that.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, watching you work and all the different instruments, I remember you were talking about last interview that you can play. I could definitely see you playing that. But also, didn't you tell like the mandolin couple like, hey, I'm Keith from Magic Hat. Where's my mandolin?
Man, it didn't help.
Didn't help.
No,
No clout there.
Yeah, it didn't help.
Obviously, no pull on that one.
I tried, man. I just called them the other day, and they said hopefully by the end of December, but we'll see.
Should have said your name. Keith.
Unfortunately, my mandolin got heat stroke, and it warped. It warped the instrument. But you know,
That was the trip to Angola.
Yeah, when we played Angola,
4-H
4-H fair. That was a fun gig, but unfortunately, I lost the
Casualty.
mandolin. Yeah, I had a casualty.
Casually.
There was a casualty
Yeah,
involved.
it all worked out though, man. It was.
I hope to see you rock on the mandolin. Hopefully for Christmas.
Oh well, hopefully. I don't know.
Yeah, right before.
Santa, please.
Yeah. If he's watching, which I know, I'm pretty sure I have listeners in Antarctica and the North Pole. So
Right.
You got that little
Iceland,
Google map.
Greenland.
North Pole.
that's
One.
really, you need better internet service than me then.
Every time we get together, like I say, we just have a ball, man. We do.
It's like brothers. Like the brothers I never had.
Everybody
thank you to you guys. You guys have been real big supporters of not only me and Super Cool Radio, but obviously the other bands involved in the South Bend scene as well. It's always cool, and obviously I know Jim gives me a shout out every time I'm at a show. I really appreciate it.
Jim's good about giving props to people. Right.
Got to recognize the people that help you along the way. You got to say something.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to speak up. Obviously, Dave.
One thing that we've done over the last 6 years too is anytime there's been a charitable event that we've played for,
families, kids,
we've always
whatever we can
donated
help
the money
with,
back.
we've always jumped in to do that. I've done that my whole music career.
I would probably say half our
We
shows
all
have done that.
The bands get paid to play charity events because it does, you got to bring your equipment and do everything, but anytime we've ever done it, we've always donated the money back to the cause, and that's just what we're
We
about.
don't take the money for that. We
we're about to
send it back in, and hopefully it does some good for somebody.
If I can do it, that's the only time I can be charitable, it seems like, because I got to pay bills, but buddy, if we can give back playing music, we do it. That's what we do.
Veterans.
Can't even.
Veterans, we all.
Get wet for a vet.
Yeah, wet. More than once.
Anything we can do,
times.
we'll definitely. It's not about the money.
Angel of Hope.
And any of the monies that we have accumulated is what's paid for our studio time.
Yep.
We never divvied it up. We put it in the kitty, and that's what's helped pay for our studio time on our recordings. So it's all been a really cool experience, definitely.
For sure, definitely sounds like it, and you guys are very, obviously charitable with a lot of causes. I think I've seen you guys at one or two, obviously, events with causes and benefits and stuff like that, and it's just really cool to obviously to give back to, to what's going on, and also just to have fun playing music too.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the biggest reason we do this.
The music is the first thing, but if we can wrap that into something that help somebody or kids or families or even pets or whatever, then that's always good too, to incorporate that.
For sure. So I gotta obviously thank you guys for hanging out with me again. It's always a great time seeing you guys, hanging out with you guys, even just rocking out with you guys. I was having a great time. And some of the footage will probably make it into this interview too, with everything. But Jim, is there anything you want to say before I sign off with this?
Put me on the spot there.
I am, yes.
I just want to say thanks to my brothers for having me, and I'll miss being part of the band, but I'm sure that they will continue on, and I hope that everybody continues to support them.
Thank you, Jim.
We'll miss you too, brother.
We'll definitely miss you.
But you're going to go on to
There
do
can be
greater
only
things.
one, man. There can be only one.
Oh yeah,
There don't need to be any other ones.
They definitely broke the mold with that guy.
Who knows?
But yeah, we wish you the best, man. And
Might even come up and visit if it's actually
absolutely.
thaws up there at any time.
wish you the best. And, we're all gonna reach that.
I've got 8
retirement.
grandchildren,
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
ranging from 16 down to 1.
You're gonna be busy.
Yeah.
You're gonna be really busy.
Well, now that's combined with her side and my side.
Yeah.
So, with what's going on in the world today, and I'm not going to sit here and get on my soapbox or be political, but with what's going on in the world today, I want to be there to protect them, to make sure that nothing happens. As long as I can draw a breath, there's nothing going to happen to those kids.
That's cool.
So that's my life's mission for
Family first, by the way.
Exactly.
foreseeable
It's always
future.
been, that's the way it's been with the group too, family first, and we're a family, and we all understand that,
Yeah, gotta keep them close, for sure. Family's super important.
She's
just with me.
my gal, and she is wonderful. She's been with me for 16 years, but she's from that area. I'm from that area too, but we moved here in 2007 so I could be close to my dad, and we bought a house right across the street from him, and I got 10 years with my dad from 2007 to 2017 that I would not have been able to do otherwise. And it had been quite a few years that he had been in South Bend that I was still in Michigan, so I didn't get to see him very often. And that allowed me to have that 10 years with my dad that I would not have been able to do otherwise. And don't get me wrong, South Bend, Michiana, this whole area has been very good to us. The people have accepted us like, in fact, there's a lot of people that don't want us to go. No, you can't leave. Who's going to fix my lawnmower?
Right.
Stuff like that. But it was time. You know, my dad will be gone 5 years in February, and he's not coming back.
Yeah.
And it's time for us to regroup and be around our kids and grandkids, and so that's how that all came about.
It's just that time.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, all your family's here.
Well, my kids, but not my sister, my mom.
Well, most of it, but
Yeah, part of my family, kids.
but I don't. Other than my stepmom, and you know, she's going to be heading out, selling out too. So there's no family structure here for me.
One of the things I've enjoyed the most, and we said it in the last interview, is we've gone to gigs and people are looking at us like, if the bands don't know us, like we're the dads carrying in their kids' equipment.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
Like that cartoon, the old guys with the canes.
Equipment, you know. And then all of a sudden we get up.
We are the band.
We get up on stage and start rocking, and I think that's the best feeling
Oh,
for me.
it's great.
Is to,
They don't,
you know,
they don't expect that.
I want to say to everybody out there, man, you're going to be old. It's going to creep up on you.
I would probably
man.
say that's the number one response we get.
Keep rocking.
Is
You
we
know?
did not expect that out of you guys.
Yep. Keep rocking, man. We're
Yeah,
never
I've
going to stop.
had a lot of people comment, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting
Right.
that.
Right.
You guys go full tilt. Like, seriously.
There's only one way to go, and that's full throttle.
Yeah.
Called rock and roll.
You guys deliver a real rocking show, and obviously the general assumption is the older you get, the more, people mellow out a little bit, but not you guys.
We try to keep it intense, and you can tell it's fun, that we're having fun.
Did the Stones or AC/DC or any of them tone it down?
Yeah, look at the Rolling Stones. Holy crap, they're almost 80.
Yeah.
Don't
Charlie
stop,
Watts was passing away. He was 80 when he died.
Right.
Mick Jagger's in his late 70s, and I don't know how Keith Richards is still alive. I have no clue on
He
that.
probably doesn't either.
He must
Lots
found
of really good drugs.
But,
yes.
But moral to the story is like, man,
Age is just a number.
it makes us feel so good that we're accepted by the younger bands, and we all respect
And,
each
and
other.
they are usually very respectful
We all
to us,
respect
and that's
each other.
really cool.
It's
And
really
and we are with them as well, but they very complimentary and quite surprised when they hear us. It's like, wow, I wasn't sure what I was going to get, but I wasn't expecting that. It's
It's
like,
definitely the biggest response I've seen.
Yeah.
What was that?
we were all the young guys at one point,
Right.
We were the young guys, the young guns, and
Watching the other guys right there.
yeah, now we're all in our 50s and 60s, and
And still rocking.
Still rocking.
Still rocking.
We have no.
I'm going to play as long as my fingers allow me to play.
As far as I'm
We don't
concerned,
plan on slowing down, do we, Dave?
It is the only real fountain of youth.
Go as long
Keep
as we
moving,
can.
keep playing.
Right.
Tylenol and Free Zone or whatever.
Yeah. Bio-free.
Meloxicam
Yeah.
for the arthritis.
I know I got the arthritis, but that's all right, man. When the lights come on, boom, that arthritis
Don't
goes
think about
away.
that.
Yep.
Give it
That's
to
the
them. Don't
thing.
worry about it.
That's
Do it.
That's the thing about music. It does two things. It transcends anything about race.
Yes.
Music transcends any of that, and it also transcends anything about age. Because if you can make good music, it doesn't matter what color you are, it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter what nationality you are, that is mute. The music speaks for itself.
Amen, brother.
Yep. Yes.
Amen.
I can't say it better, honestly.
That's-
I had a similar conversation with somebody last night about it. I said something very similar to that, and because you hear the music, obviously there's visual effects and everything, but like
Close your eyes, man.
exactly, and plus like you listen to a CD. You can't tell, you can look at the
don't
cover art,
know.
but but if
Yeah,
you just listen to music, you can't tell, oh, this person looks like this, or the person is this old, or whatever.
know.
It's the music.
Tall, short, thin, fat makes no difference.
Exactly.
If you rock, you rock.
Let the music do the talking,
Yep.
right?
The
Yep, that's
music do the
right.
talking.
For sure.
Yep.
But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on the Super Cool Radio.
Thank you, Matthew.
Super Cool Rocks! Super Cool Rocks!
Cool. Dave, do you want to say anything before we close out? You've had like 2 lines.
Yeah, well, it's been a fun ride with Magic Hat. It will continue on, and we'll wish all the best to Jim in his life from here on out.
Appreciate that,
Hopefully
brother.
we'll get together and make some noise again, because we sure made a lot of noise
Yeah, buddy.
these last 6 years.
Yeah, we had
When we walked into that bar in Green Bay and that waitress looked at us and said, "Are you really?" You know? But we rocked them.
Stunned
We rocked
look of, are they
We
coming
did.
in? What are you guys doing around here? Well, come to play.
Are you guys misplaced?
How it went.
We're the band.
Just like that cartoon.
Her jaw
Seriously.
dropped when we said we were the band, but
Then
By-
Dave's,
by
Dave's
the
trying
end
to
of the
fill
night-
up the waitress over there.
by the end of the night, we were the band. You know what I'm saying? So it was really cool.
We made some fans up there
Yeah,
for sure.
it was fun.
We did. That was fun.
And thank you.
It was quite a road trip. That was fun.
Well, you did in half the time anyway with the driving.
Right,
Almost like flying.
right.
I never had a problem with sciatic nerve until I rode to Green Bay.
Kept trying to hit the brake. Hey, you want to go somewhere fast? Have Jim take you.
I really wasn't going that fast.
If you ever want to be sure that your heart is still working right, take a ride. Because if you die,
That's just mean, man. That's just mean.
Oh,
You kidding me? I got you there and back in one piece.
you're Night
Made it to the show on time.
that's around one piece. Well, physically in one piece at least.
He hit the turbo button and away we went.
What was the pursuit mode?
Right.
There we go.
It was go, go, go.
Well, nobody else wanted to drive, so it was on me.
Oh, we got
Plus, I had the vehicle, big enough
You had the right
vehicle,
trailer.
pull the trailer, and everything.
Yeah, that's before I got my van. Now,
Good.
Rig going
Yeah,
up there.
Got a lot of good memories. That's for sure,
Heated
man.
seats and the whole night, fancy ass.
Tom says, "I got a great idea. Let's go to Green Bay and do a gig." And I'm like, "What?"
And I've been-
Firm with Mishawaka. You know what I mean?
The only thing I think that really
it's not Mishawaka.
I've been a Green Bay fan my whole life, so when I heard that, and if everybody
on
else
it.
was in, I'm like, let's go, let's go.
Oh, and we had to go by the stadium. We had.
Oh, yeah.
we did.
We didn't drive
And we
that
did.
far.
We did.
Did you get cheese hats?
No.
We took pictures by the statues and all that kind of. I already have a cheese hat.
No, he's already.
I already got one.
You need to wear that at the show, man.
Yes. I already got one, but you never
People
know.
at Green Bay be going, oh man, really?
We already got the ZZ Top thing going there.
Right.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
got.
it's still sinking in. Saturday's gonna be,
Sunday.
or Sunday. I mean, it's gonna be.
And Saturday, the day before too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on Super Cool Radio.
Thank you.
Thank all of you guys for all of your support.
Well, thank you for what you
Thank
do
you
for
for your
promoting
support.
bands and
Right.
stuff. That's
And Happy
pretty
New
cool.
Year to you.
Yes, and
Yeah.
all that fun stuff.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
You do a lot for the community and local music, man. That means a
That's
lot.
right.
So that's cool. That's really
It's,
cool.
That's like our friend out in California, Tim Bednarz, that does the Core radio show.
Yep.
He's a real big Magic Hat supporter too, and that's helped get us all across the United States and actually all over the world. You would not believe how far our music has reached. I couldn't believe it. Some of the messages we've gotten from people in Europe and England and just all over the place. It's like, wow. It's just like, phew.
Yeah.
Pretty
This
cool.
guy,
That's a
too.
cool thing.
Pretty
Well, we
cool.
got on Pandora. When I tell people we're on, Pandora, they look at us like, "You're on Pandora?" I go, "Yeah, is that a big deal?" Like I didn't know it was such a.
Get our music out there.
Spotify, all of them.
Be like,
You gotta use the internet. I mean, that's,
That's
Gotta
fine.
use the tools. That's what everybody else is doing. Gotta do it.
yeah, gotta keep with everything.
There you are.
But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. For Dave, Tom, Jim, and Keith and Magic Hat, I of course am your host as always, Matthew Thomas. Thanks so much for watching and listening to Super Cool Radio. Stay frosty. Ow!
up this way.